What's a piece of trauma that you have that's funny? It has to actually be funny.
Okay, so I'm sure most people are going to be sharing like severe real life trauma. But y'all, this stitch, it was made for me, and I apologize. Y'all gonna get sick of hearing my stories, but I gotta tell them because you just can't make this stuff up. A few years ago, I had an uncle who had been sick for a while. He was on hospice, and one morning my mom's sister calls her and was like, hey, my uncle had passed away. And so we were all upset, started getting ready to go be with our family because they lived like 2 hours away. Well, in the meantime, my mama gets on Facebook and is like, y'all please pray for my family. My brother-in-law just gained his angel wings, yada, yada, yada. Well, 30 minutes to an hour later, enough time had passed where people actually saw this Facebook post. My mama's sister calls her back and was like, hey, about that, he's not dead. When the coroner got here, he had a pulse and was breathing again. Miracles do happen because they didn't perform like life-saving measures or anything because he was on hospice. So my mama goes back to Facebook, doesn't explain anything. She just says, thanks for the prayers, but y'all, he came back to life. Well, a couple days later, my uncle, unfortunately, and he does pass. Well, when the family calls to notify us, my mama's sister said, he's gone this time. And my mama said, y'all sure he's dead? Call me when the coroner's there. I'm not leaving until I know for sure. And I'm not going to ask for prayers until it's confirmed. A very sad situation. It was heartbreaking, but y'all, you couldn't help but laugh. You couldn't help but laugh.